Hi everyone! Kumusta kayo? My name is Angelo. Welcome to my channel and mag-uusap na naman tayo about skincare, and skincare. So, make sure to keep watching. So for this video, magre-review na naman tayo ng isang skincare brand and matagal nyo na itong rine-request actually and I'm finally doing it. This is the brand Human Nature. And yes, Human Nature pala siya. Akala ko dati Human Heart Nature kasi yun yung pangalan ng website nila. Pero nagtanong na ako sa mga stores nila and apparently it's just Human Nature. But anyway, dahil very easy to find and matagal nang nasa skincare market itong Human Nature, let's see if worth a try ba talaga yung mga products nila. Also, this video is not sponsored by Human Nature. Binili ko lahat ng mga products in this video with my own money. So that being said, wala nang any, let us begin. Alright, so as of 2022, sobrang nag-grow na talaga ang Human Nature into a big brand and napakarami na talaga nilang skincare products in the market. So dahil limited budget lang ang meron natin, ang ginawa ko is pinili ko lang yung mga best sellers ng Human Nature, which actually marami pa rin sila. So for this video, I will be covering 3 cleansers, 3 toners, 3 moisturizers, and yung best selling nila na sunflower oil kasi sobrang pinag-uusapan yun sa skincare community. Also, yes, I know may sunscreen sila and I usually review the sunscreen sa mga brands. Pero guys, yung first ingredient kasi ng sunscreen nila is coconut oil. And as you guys all know from my previous videos, my skin type is very acne prone. And kailan lang kasi talaga nag-clear yung skin ko guys, so I don't want to risk it. Alam kong hindi naman always nakaka-clog ang coconut oil sa skin, pero talaga paraning ako ngayon. So I will have to pass for now in reviewing the sunscreen. I'm so sorry, pero babawiin ko naman since I will be reviewing a total of 10 products na best sellers ng Human Nature. Starting off with their cleansers, we have the 3 from their main lines. These are the Hydrating Creamy Wash in Moringa, the Nourishing Facial Wash in Tomato, and the Balancing Facial Wash in Elemi. Now, yes, meron silang acne control facial wash in tea tree, pero hindi ko muna isasama yung acne control line nila sa video na to because their acne control line is a whole different topic. But do let me know guys if gusto nyong i-review ko yun. So, just some common things sa mga cleansers na to. Nabili ko to each at 79 pesos for 50 ml, which is pretty affordable and sulit na rin sa peso per ml price nila. Now, formula-wise, itong tatlo na to are pH balanced and all 3 of them ay gumagamit ng mga gentle na cleansing agents, which means hindi magiging drying or stripping yung mga cleansers na to sa skin natin, which is of course a good sign. So that being said, actually medyo high hopes talaga ako nung itatry ko pa lang yung mga cleansers na to, but after testing all 3 of them, dalawa lang sa kanila ang nagustuhan ko. Now let's start first with the cleansers that I like. Those are these 2, itong Nourishing Facial Wash in Tomato and itong Creamy Wash in Moringa. Now guys, ako na ang magko-call out sa sarili ko. Dapat talaga nilagay ko tong dalawang cleansers na to sa unang best cleansers video ko pa lang. As in, I honestly feel like I have been sleeping on these cleansers for years. Na actually, itong dalawang cleansers kasi na to, nagamit ko na siya as early as I think mga 2016 pa lang kasi college pa lang ako nun. Pero nung time kasi na yun, hindi to laging available dun sa mga Watsons and also dati kasi sobrang fragrance hater talaga ako. As in, kahit sa facial wash, ayaw ko siya. Pero ngayon kasi guys, well, wala pa rin siya sa mga Watsons kadalasan pero nakita ko na siya more often sa mga department stores like Landmark and SM Department Store. And of course, through the years when it comes to fragrance, na-realize ko din na as per dermatologists, hindi naman din masyadong concern ang fragrance kapag wash-off products. Especially since yung mga products like these, ilang seconds lang naman siya nasa mukha mo. So with those 2 issues out of the way, the fact na gentle cleanser tong dalawang to, pH balanced, and sulit na sulit at around just 80 pesos, sobrang top tier choice to actually for a budget cleanser. And honestly, this is one of the few cleansers na in my opinion, kayang labanan yung Celatec Hydrating Wash in terms of both quality and price. As in for me, a very good option talaga tong dalawang to. Now, for those na confused kung ano ba mga differences ng dalawang to, basically itong Tomato is a gel type na gentle cleanser, while itong Moringa is a cream type na gentle cleanser. So, medyo mas hydrating and moisturizing ito sa skin. Na pareho silang hindi masyadong bumubula when put on the skin, which is very common sa mga gentle cleansers. And then when you wash them off, similar lang yung feel ng hydration sa skin mo. Pero of course, dahil medyo mas creamy si Moringa, may slightly more moisturizing feeling siya after. Pero guys, very little yung difference. So ideally, if mas dry skin type ka, baka mas maka-benefit ka sa Moringa. But honestly guys, para sa akin na ang skin type ko is mainly oily na paminsan-minsan nagda-dry dahil sa mga acne medications ko, interchangeable lang tong dalawa sa akin. And siguro another difference na mako-consider ko is medyo mas gusto ko yung subtle na amoy ni tomato kasi medyo mas malakas yung amoy nito ni Moringa. Pero honestly, personal preference ko na yun and that is completely up to you. But all in all, these are two very good top tier cleansers in my opinion. Kaya good job on that, Human Nature. Now from the two cleansers na nagustuhan ko, let us now move on to the cleanser na hindi ko masyadong nagustuhan. It is their balancing cleanser in Elemi. So ironically, akala ko ito yung magugustuhan ko sa tatlong cleansers ng Human Nature because gel formula ito and personally, just for me, compared dun sa dalawa, nung inamoy ko to, medyo mas nagustuhan ko yung amoy. But very, very personal preference lang yun. Pero nung trinay ko siya guys, as in just the first time na sinubukan ko siya, nag 180 turn talaga yung mundo ko because nakita niyo ba yung mga maliliit na particles dito? Scrub particles pala siya guys, meaning this is a scrub. So if napanood nyo yung iba kong mga videos guys, alam nyo na yung opinion ko on scrubs. Personally talaga, ina-avoid ko yung mga scrubs in my cleansers because para sa akin, more harmful sila than helpful. Kasi kung gusto mo mag-exfoliate ng skin mo, para sa akin, mas superior talaga ang chemical exfoliants like BHAs, AHAs, or PHAs. And with physical exfoliants kasi, gaya ng mga scrubs, you really risk over-scrubbing and damaging your skin. Now again, as mentioned in my other videos, kung gagamit man ako ng any scrub sa face or body, I'd choose probably yung mga very soft and round beads lang. Like for example, jojoba beads na malambot lang. Pero ito kasi talaga guys, unang lagay ko pa lang sa mukha, sobrang gaspang niya na. And honestly, nasayangan talaga ako dito because I really, really wanted to like this product. Pero ayun. But as with any unsatisfied review, hindi ko naman binabash si Human Nature, but we're here to give points for improvement. So for this one, again, I honestly think this could be a good cleanser kung tatanggalin lang yung mga scrub particles. As in guys, yun lang talaga yung problema nito. If this just becomes a regular gel cleanser, I would be all for it. As in, matic, top tier na to for me kapag tinanggal nila yung scrub. Alright, so from cleansers, move naman tayo to Human Nature's toners. And similar to their cleansers, ang tinest ko rin is their 3 best sellers from their main lines. This is the Nourishing, Hydrating, and Balancing line. And lahat ng mga to is nabili ko sa Landmark for just 99 pesos each at 100 ml. Now again, yes, meron ding acne control line but hindi natin i-cover yun in this video because a separate topic siya. So again, just some commonalities sa mga to. These are all hydrating toners which as na-mention na natin dati are optional sa isang skincare routine. So even before considering these toners, make sure na meron na kayong solid routine of a cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Actually, in my opinion, even serums I would prioritize first before I would consider buying a hydrating toner. Now, yung mga hydrating toners na to, interestingly have yung ingredient na gluconolactone. And basically guys, yung function lang nun is very, very gently niyang ine-exfoliate yung top layer ng skin natin. Now, ito rin guys is yung tinatawag nating polyhydroxy acids or PHAs, which are generally a group of exfoliants na very, very gentle sa pag-exfoliate ng skin and usually ginagamit siya ng mga sensitive skin types. So I guess that's a plus for those looking for products with PHA or for those na looking for very, very gentle exfoliants to the skin. Although, ang tansya ko rito is baka very, very low amount of PHA lang yung meron dito. Kasi feeling ko, if it were like a sufficient amount or like a significant amount, baka minention na nila to dun sa label pero walang nakalagay na PHA anything dito. Now, other than that, yung mga toners na to each have their own set of humectants, also known as hydrating ingredients, as well as different types of botanical or plant extracts. Now, itong si Hydrating uses a lot of hydrating na botanical extracts. Itong si Nourishing uses more soothing extracts, while itong si Balancing naman is a mix of hydrating and astringent na extracts. And just like their cleanser counterparts, meron din tong mga fragrance, which I honestly feel is medyo unnecessary sa mga hydrating toners. But again, like we always say, fragrance will always be up to your personal choice and or if willing kayong i-risk yung very, very small possibility of irritation with fragrance products. Pero if feeling nyo hiyang naman kayo sa mga products with fragrance, then by all means, go. Now, as for the consistency of these 3 toners, itong Nourishing and yung Balancing actually have very similar consistencies. Parang tubig lang yung consistency nila actually and absorb and hydrate the skin very, very fast. While itong Hydrating Face Toner has a little bit more weight to it and feels just a little bit more hydrating compared dun sa dalawa. Pero in general guys, it also absorbs and hydrates the skin pretty fast compared to other hydrating toners. Now, nagulat ako actually kasi this hydrating one, sa ingredients list niya, pag medyo bumaba ka na, makikita mo yung ethyl alcohol, which is supposed to be drying. Pero yun nga guys, medyo mababa naman siya sa ingredients list. So, hindi to kagaya ng ibang mga alcohol-based na toner. Kasi yung mga yon parang second or third yung alcohol sa ingredients list nila. Nang hula ko is ginamit lang nila yung alcohol dito pang emulsify siguro ng product. Or baka yung product was too rich and gusto nilang parang mas mabilis na ma-absorb siya sa skin, which technically it worked. And true enough, nung experience ko naman, the alcohol was pretty harmless. I didn't feel like this had any alcohol. Wala naman tong stinging, and after weeks of trying this toner, hindi naman nag-dry yung skin ko. Now that being said, after matry ko tong tatlong toners na to, my verdict is pwede na, okay lang sila. Now, ako kasi guys, personally, I didn't find much use for this toner kasi yung skincare goals ko as someone who is acne prone and on acne medications, iba siya. Also, most talaga na makikita nyo ng mga hydrating toners na pinipili ko are fragrance-free. Kasi guys, again, like I always say, I'm on acne medications and my skin is more sensitive than usual. And dahil optional product lang naman yung mga ganitong hydrating toners, honestly, the last thing that I want na problemahin ko na nag-cause ng irritation sa skin ko is an optional product. So, ganun yung personal preference ko just to avoid unnecessary complications na rin. But I do understand na hindi naman lahat is similar sa skin situation and skincare goals ko. So, depende pa rin talaga yun sa inyo. Siguro ang masasabi ko lang is these toners are more for those na normal yung skin type and wala namang problema sa fragrance and are just looking for a very basic hydrating toner to add to their skincare routine, especially if on a budget kayo na very, very low. Or pwede rin sigurong mga aging skin types na gusto lang ng added hydration and very, 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 very mild exfoliation sa skincare routine nila, and hindi naman sensitive yung skin nila sa fragrance, then I guess this could be a welcome addition sa skincare routine niyo. But again, based lang sa akin and sa skincare goals ko, I feel like there are better options for me. So personally lang, I will not be repurchasing this. Alright, so from toners, move on naman tayo to the moisturizers, in which for this one guys, iba na yung mga tawag sa kanila ni Human Nature or iba na yung mga lines para sa kanila. So apparently yung kaninang hydrating, nourishing, and balancing na line, face wash and face toner lang yung meron ng mga lines na yun. Now instead, for the moisturizers na best sellers, according kay Ate Sales Lady sa Human Nature store, are the Day Moisturizer, the Night Moisturizer, and the Marine Caviar HydroMiracle Moisturizer. Alright, so first, may gusto lang kong i-clarify when it comes to the Day and the Night Moisturizer. No, baka kasi intindihin to ng ibang mga beginners as, ito sa day ko lang siya pwedeng gamitin, tapos ito sa night ko lang siya pwedeng gamitin. Now, just to clarify guys, technically, pwede nyo namang gamitin itong moisturizers na to at any time of the day na gusto nyo. The only reason why minarkahan to ni Human Nature as a day or a night moisturizer is because mas makapal yung night moisturizer kesa sa day moisturizer, which makes sense nga naman. Na usually kasi kapag magmo-moisturizer tayo sa umaga, mas maraming may gusto nung lightweight kasi magpapawis tayo ng slight throughout the day, lalo-lalo na't very humid sa labas. And then at night, yung iba sa atin meron ng aircon or parang electric fan na nakatapat sa mukha natin, so medyo mas kaya na natin maglagay ng creamier moisturizer at night. So ayun lang, yung paglagay nila ng day and night moisturizer dito, parang more of suggestion lang siya based on sa mga consistencies and thickness ng mga moisturizers na to. Pero when it comes to the time of the day na gusto ninyong gamitin, you can use this at any time that you want. So I just wanted to clarify that. But anyway, going back to all three moisturizers, ang very common sa mga moisturizers na to is bigatin sila sa mga tinatawag nating emollients. Now, for those na beginner pa lang sa skincare, basically emollients are ingredients sa moisturizers na nagpapasmooth ng skin natin and yung mga nakakapagtulong kapag nagkakaroon tayo ng feeling na parang nagka-crack yung skin natin. So kung common issue nyo yun, these moisturizers are all possible options and not bad naman yung price nitong dalawa na to at $175 per 50 ml. This one though, pag-uusapan natin mamaya. But for all three, take note though, for those who have very sensitive skin, these also do have fragrance. So just be careful if sensitive kayo doon, pero kung hindi naman, then by all means, go ahead. Now as for the consistency and thickness of these products, dahil nga bigatin tong mga to sa creamy emollients, lahat ng unang to are mga lotion to cream type moisturizers. So itong day night moisturizer are a little bit more fluid and lotion type kapag spread mo sa skin. And again, the day moisturizer absorbs a little bit faster and also medyo mas lightweight siya. Pero honestly, hindi sila masyadong nagkakalayo ng night moisturizer. And the reason is because ang tansya ko is may ginawang parang formulation hack itong Human Nature sa night moisturizer. So apparently, nung chinek ko yung ingredients list ng night moisturizer, sa may bandang hulihan ulit ng ingredients list, meron ako nakitang ethyl alcohol. And again, since nasa hulihan naman siya ng ingredients list, it means na hindi to alcohol-based na moisturizer. Naglagay lang sila ng very small amount. Pero ang hula ko guys as to bakit sila naglagay ng small amount of ethyl alcohol is, number one, feeling ko ginamit nila as an emulsifier or para mas madaling mag-stick together yung ingredients ng product. Or number two, para mas mabilis mag-absorb yung product sa skin. Or maybe both. But either way, I feel like nakatulong siya in helping the product absorb a little bit faster sa skin, which is usually a good thing naman kapag moisturizer. So, I have no problem with it. But again, if your skin is more sensitive, I do suggest you watch out. If you want to steer clear of any ingredients that might be potentially irritating, then I would instead go with a day moisturizer kasi ito yung alcohol-free. But I do have to say though, dito sa night moisturizer na to, kahit kasing bilis niya mag-spread and absorb itong si day moisturizer, medyo mas nafe-feel kong hydrated and moisturized yung feeling ng skin ko dito sa night moisturizer even after na-absorb na siya. And this is probably why nire-recommend siyang Human Nature as a night moisturizer. Now, on the other hand naman guys, we have the Caviar HydroMiracle Moisturizer, which is the slightly pricier one of them. Kasi ito guys, 495 pesos na siya for the same amount as these two, which is just 50 ml. Yung consistency naman ito is a bit more creamy and mas moisturizing talaga to in general. So if you have very dry skin, you might actually like this. Kasi kahit na very moisturizing ito, it's still on the relatively lighter side compared to other cream type moisturizers. Medyo long-lasting din yung feeling nito of hydration and moisture, so if you like that, then this is for you. Also, share ko lang din, parang medyo may amoy siya sa unang spread mo. I think it's the marine caviar or the seaweed. Parang seaweed siya na smell, pero nawawala naman siya literally after a few seconds. As in, pag naamoy mo siya accidentally, tapos inamoy mo siya ulit, parang hindi mo na siya maaamoy. Parang bigla-bigla lang din siyang nawawala. Now, aside from that though, all in all, this is just an okay moisturizer for the price that you're getting. Kasi at 495 pesos na price range talaga, marami ka nang makukuhang jam-pack ng moisturizers, even from other local brands like Elana, Face Republic, or Quick FX. Like yung iba sa kanila, meron ng niacinamide, ceramides, green tea, centella, etc. While ito is just basically seaweed extract. So just in my opinion, medyo na-overshadow siya ng ibang mga brands for the ingredients that you're getting for the price na binabayad nyo. Especially if kayo yung type na parang gusto nyong sulit na sulit talaga sa mga ingredients yung mga skincare products ninyo. Pero guys, that's not to say na hindi to okay na moisturizer. Okay naman to na moisturizer in general. Straightforward moisturizer siya. Pero kasi guys, makakahanap ka naman ng straightforward na moisturizers at a cheaper price than 495 pesos. And to prove my point, hindi mo na kailangan lumayo pa ng brand. As in personally guys, kung seaweed lang naman yung lamang nito and yung seaweed lang naman yung binabayaran kong extra nito and possibly the nicer pump packaging, feeling ko mas sulit ako dito sa dalawang to compared to this one. So all in all, itong dalawa na to, definitely worth considering if okay lang kayo sa fragrance in your skincare products. But this other one, medyo nakukulangan ako in terms of added ingredients for the price that I'm paying for. But still an okay moisturizer if wala ka ng ibang options. Alright, so now na na-cover na natin ang 3 best-selling cleansers, toners, and moisturizers ng Human Nature, we now move on to the last product I will be reviewing. This is the Natural Sunflower Beauty Oil. So, sobrang daming nagtatanong sa akin about this product sa TikTok and sa Instagram, if may benefits daw ba to sa skin and so on and so forth. So, let us set the record straight. So, para lang may background yung iba sa product na to, this is 100% pure sunflower seed oil. And like many plant oils, very multi-purpose daw siya. Some like to use it for smoothening their hair, their skin, their nails. Pwede din daw to as an oil for your eyebrows, eyelashes, and some even use it as a makeup remover. So yes, pwede niyo yung gawin if you want. Pero meron din kasing mga gumagamit nito in place of a standard or a regular moisturizer. As in, ito na yung ginagamit nilang moisturizer sa skin nila. Meron ding mga iba na ginagamit daw to as a treatment na nakaka-light lighten daw kasi to ng dark spots. And doon sa dalawang uses na yon, doon siya nagfo-fall short guys because number 1, this is not going to do a lot in moisturizing your skin, and number 2, this is also not going to do a lot for lightening your dark spots. So isa-isayin natin siyang i-explain. So una is yung pag-moisturize ng skin. Now sadly guys, wala talaga tong masyadong nagagawa because it is just an oil. And lagi itong sinasabi ng mga derms across YouTube, kapag oil lang ang ginagamit mo sa pag-moisturize ng face, kulang siya. Now yes, it will smoothen your skin kasi ang main job talaga guys ng mga face oils sa mga moisturizers is an emollient. Meaning, isa-smoothen out niya talaga yung skin mo and i-fill in niya yung mga cracks na nasa skin mo. Pero guys, this will not give you proper hydration and hindi rin niya properly masiseal in yung hydration na yun sa skin mo. And ako guys, mistake ko rin to before. I used to use just an oil as my moisturizer nung parang 2018 pa. Pero ayun nga, nung nag-consult ako sa derma, sinabi nila, oils are not enough to use as a moisturizer. And ever since, bumalik na ako to the regular standard moisturizer and my skin really improved. Okay, next. Marami namang nagsasabi, including yung packaging ng product na to, that this can lighten dark spots and or pimple marks. Again, believer ako nito dati until I consulted with a board-certified dermatologist. And guys, sad to say, sunflower oil is not the top ingredient na dapat yung tinitingnan for lightening dark marks and or pimple marks. Ang nasa mga top lagi na mga ingredients for those are always niacinamide, alpha-arbutin, azelaic acid, even yung kojic acid guys has more research compared to just sunflower oil. But if you want more information on dark spots and the best ingredients as well as the best products that can help with them, you can check out my video on dark spots here. So with that being said, hindi naman bad product to, depende lang talaga kung saan nyo siya gagamitin. Gaya nga ng sabi ko sa mga past videos ko, you can actually use this as a makeup remover, as in ilalagay mo lang to on dry hands and dry skin and then it instantly melts the makeup. And then kapag natanggal na yung makeup, ang kailangan mo lang gawin is followan mo lang ng regular foaming cleanser para mabanlaw yung residue na matitira dito sa oil. You can also use it as an add-on sa moisturizer mo. You can add a few drops to your moisturizer if gusto mong kumapal siya. And you can even use it on other parts of your body as a hair oil or as a body oil if you're into that. However, yun nga lang, hindi ito standalone moisturizer and hindi rin ito dark spot treatment. So take note nyo lang yon. Be mindful of why you are using this product. Alright, so ayun na yung 10 best-selling products of our proudly local brand, Human Nature. And ang final verdict ko dito guys is, if you don't really mind fragrance sa mga products ninyo, then this brand actually has some decent and very affordable options for you to be able to build a basic skincare routine. And do take note though guys, yung mga options niya, aside from the cleansers, which is more for any skin type, but for the hydrating toner, the moisturizers, and even the beauty oil, more of options siya for normal to dry to aging skin types. But nonetheless, with options na double-digit prices lang or at around 100 plus pesos, not bad na rin tong brand na to, especially if you want to support local skincare businesses as well. And if you want to check any of the products na minention ko in this video, nag-iwan ako ng mga links in the description box para hindi na kayo mahirapang hanapin sila and para pwede nyo silang i-check on your own and decide for yourself. And ayun na siya guys, I hope nakatulong tong review na to, and if you found this video informative, please do leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And as always guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!